Hi Capricorn, welcome to your love reading. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys regarding your love life, get some insight with some guidance, and overall see what's going on for my Capricorns in love. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. And let's get into this reading. Okay, the deck doesn't really want to shuffle. Let's just see if it's ready. Nah. Okay. Any messages for Capricorn in love? Romance angel messages for my Capricorns. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love life. Any messages for Capricorn in romance? Romance angel messages, please, for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any messages? Anything they should be aware of? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Capricorn in love? Okay, let's try one more. Alright. What you gotta say? We have release your ex. This time, the time has come to clear your energy. When I was prepping this deck, the card for yourself did come out, and it did come out in Saiz reading, and Saiz read that I did a few days ago, it was intense. It was some intense stuff. Some of you may have Sag in your chart, and I'm not taking those cards because that was a huge stack. But, alright, messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love. Any messages for Capricorn? We also have worth waiting for. Let's get one more, please. And thank you for Capricorn in love. Romance angel messages for Capricorn. Okay, we also have soulmate. Ooh, nice. Oh, we also have reconciliation at the bottom. Some of you could be reconciling with someone, just throwing it out there, but we're not going to really take that into consideration, okay? Just that could be for someone out there. But we have release your ex coming out, so I feel like you guys are working on letting go of the past, okay? Especially if this is for my singles. This might be more of a singles reading, but of course, when we pull tarot, there might be messages relating for those that are in a relationship, but just based off this energy, release your ex. I mean, for some, you're right, you're in a relationship, but you're still trying to let go of some things from your past, right? Past partner, as well as people from your past friends and family, right? Love readings, right? Love is in different aspects. It's not all romance. Working on forgiving yourselves, working on even forgiving those that have hurt you. It's interesting because we actually have the Five of Swords on the top of the vice versa deck that I'll be using today. When I was prepping this deck and I just left it there, and well, we have the Five of Swords out here, so you guys may have definitely gone through some pretty crappy things in past relationships, but the 21st. Tomorrow we have the full moon in Aquarius, the second full moon. It's going to be a blue moon, very rare occurrence, so there's that. It's a good time to work on releasing and letting things go that don't serve you. So that's a really good energy. It's like creating the space for something better to come in, because then we have worth waiting for, and we also have soulmate. So worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Definitely there's the energy of divine timing coming at play here, where things are unfolding exactly as they need to, that will help take you down the path to find the person that is indeed your soulmate. And it says, yes, this person is your soulmate. So perhaps your soulmate, you guys are coming into alignment with one another. You guys are sooner than later crossing paths. It's just really about the timing. I feel like as soon as you let someone go, this creates the space for someone new to come in. Kind of similar to Scorpio's reading, because it was about someone who was a bit flaky, didn't really know what they want. And the energy for Scorpio, if you have Scorpio in your chart, you may want to listen to the reading if you haven't already. But it said, like the entire reading was basically like, once you let go of this wishy-washy person, you create the space for something new, and someone new will be coming right in. So it's kind of the same thing for you, Capricorn. It's like, as soon as you let go of this past person, someone new is coming in, and you're gonna completely forget about your ex. Like, who, you know? So worth waiting for in soulmate. Your soulmate is worth waiting for, and you guys are needing to remain patient, keep working on yourselves, keep doing your thing, and releasing the past, releasing your ex, working on forgiveness, working on healing. Do your thing, right? Get your stability back, and before you know it, you'll be coming into alignment with your person. So I like it. Let's pull some tarot messages, see what's happening for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love life. This is like end of August, early September, right? So, I mean, it doesn't matter whenever you come across this time is irrelevant, but whatever. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding love. Any not romance angel messages. Any messages for Capricorn regarding their romance and love? For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any messages for Capricorn and love? Okay, the deck really doesn't want to shuffle, so we're gonna leave it there. Six of Swords falling right out, so there's like you guys slowly moving forward, probably moving away from this past situation or from your last relationships, your ex, people that have hurt you. Messages for Capricorn in love. Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus regarding their love life? We also have the Six of Cups. Okay, so there definitely is some past energy of you guys looking back at some past times. Let's just see. We got 2 sixes out here, right? So 6, 6. Some of you may be seeing a lot of sixes. 6 is a pretty balanced number, though. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus regarding their love life. This could be a specific reading because the cards are not speaking too much. We have the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. Oh, sorry. 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. I don't know why I said 8 of Swords. It's kind of almost like for something's happening. Something's moving very quickly. Knight of Swords with the 8 of Wands. Look at this shit. Like, this is some quick-paced energy. So something here is shifting. We're going to do a little bit of clarifying to dig a little bit deeper and see what's happening here. But something's happening. And it's very quickly. So this could be communication. This might be movement. You might be taking some sort of leap. I just want to say tread lightly, tread carefully. Don't want to step the wrong way, especially because this is so quickly. You know, if you're moving very quickly, you might forget something, or you might even like twist your ankle, right? Or like step the wrong way and injure yourself. You know, that's kind of like the energy. That's just like, yeah, there's like some fast paced movement going on here. We're gonna see what that's about. So something's happening. We'll find out what. Messages for Capricorn in love. That's too many, so I'm not taking any of that. I didn't even look at it. Any messages for Capricorn? 3 of Pentacles. That fell on top of the Knight of Swords, 8 of Wands. So messages for Capricorn in love. We also have the Fool. So you're starting something new here. Okay, let's see. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands, the Knight of Wands backside, and the King of Cups backside, and also the 10 of Wands. And underneath the 10 of Wands, so these burdens that you're still carrying, I think this is relating to release your ex. We have the 5 of Swords backside. So perhaps in the past, you may have left something behind. I'm kind of getting the opposite of as if someone had left you behind. I'm getting the energy of abandonment. So some of you may struggle with abandonment issues, right? Even if this stems way back to your past. And so maybe you find yourselves in the same situations where people leave you and you're like, well, what the fuck? Like, everything's all good and dandy, and the next day it's like they break up with me, or like, you know, or it's so unexpected. And that might be some sort of pattern. That's for someone, of course, not going to apply for everybody, but that's just kind of what came to mind. Like watching someone walking away from you, right? And so there's like this sense of feeling burdened by your past, right? So maybe in the past, your past relationship, someone had walked away from you. Maybe they didn't even leave you with an explanation or tell you why, but just like straight up packed the bags and left. Or even like way back, right? Maybe this is like goes back to childhood of like a family member, a parental figure doing that to you. And so, you know, finding yourselves ending up in the same situation. So you might be aware of a cycle that's going on here. Anyways, so there's a bit of some burdens that you're carrying, emotional burdens, and you may even try to have your back towards it. Like you're trying not to really focus on it too much, because then you may get a bit emotional or it's uncomfortable. And so I feel like there's a sense of detachment, trying to not like think about it too much. Otherwise it can get super triggering. So it's almost like as if you're not quite sure on how to handle your emotions the best. So it's like, I'd rather just like shut them off, pretend they're not there, than face them. That could be a message for someone. Anyways, we have the Knight of Wands backside and a 2 of Wands. So you have some sort of decision moving forward. This is about some sort of new beginning. And I feel like you're acting on it quite quickly. 2 of Wands. I think you're not really connecting with your intuition when it comes to this decision, like, especially because the King What the hell, man? Especially because the King of Cups is reverse, or the backside. So there's a bit of like a disconnect from your intuition. So this Knight of Wands backside, I always see it as a decision here. You can either go left or right. But with the Knight of Wands backside, this normally indicates that there's some sort of insecurity or doubt within yourselves, within your decision-making skills, because it's almost like you're worried that the past is going to repeat itself. You're worried, like, okay, if I give this a chance, if I give this a shot, what if they're going to leave me just like everybody else? That's kind of like, again, just an example of your past experiences and worrying that that's going to happen again, and you're going to end up hurt in the same situation, right? And so that's actually interesting, because we also have the Nine of Wands on the very top of the deck, so you might have your guard up because you don't want to get hurt again. You don't want to go down that path again, right? So you have a choice. And this Two of Wands always talks about a choice, whether you want to stay on this path that you've been on this cycle you've been on, or are you willing to jump off that wheel and try something new, right? You can't expect a different outcome when you're doing the same thing. So it's like, if you're wanting a different outcome, you're going to have to do something differently here. You can't keep approaching the situation, a new person, new love, new opportunity, the same way like you have in the past. If you want a different outcome, you're going to have to approach things differently. And so that's a choice you're having here. But I do feel like you're making up your mind about whatever this choice is. We're going to look into this. I feel like this is like you guys giving a chance on something or starting new, as we have the Fool. It's almost like this reading is backwards in a way. Like, I'm reading from this way. Normally I read from this way, but for some reason I'm like, let's talk about the bottom, and now it's like working this way. So just go with it. So I feel like you guys are taking baby steps, right? You have this new start. We have the Fool. This is the backside, right? So again, there's a bit of a hesitation on giving this new start a chance. It's like, instead of just like blindly jumping off the cliff, you are almost overthinking it, or a little bit anxious, a little bit in your head. There's a bit of insecurity or the past, again, holding you back, worried that you're gonna just end up in the same situation. But you're wishing, you're hoping for something different, right? You see the star in this card, right? A shooting star, making a wish and hoping and praying maybe this time things will be different. And so you take that chance. Eight of Wands with the Knight of Swords. And then even the Three of Pentacles that fell on top of it. So you guys decided, it's almost like, I mean, I don't know if you have done it, I haven't, bungee jumping or like jumping out of an airplane, skydiving. It's like, you know, when you're about to jump off, you're like, oh fuck, am I gonna do it? Am I gonna do it? Maybe you're like holding yourself back, kind of like, again, this is about you jumping off this cliff. You're like, am I going to jump off? Am I really gonna do this? Am I gonna do this? And you're like, you know what? Fuck it. And then you just like jump. And now you can't turn back. Once you jump, once you take this leap, you can't turn back. But this is, I feel like it's pretty good. We have the Three of Pentacles here, so there's fast movement, but yet it's not. Like, it's almost like it's an impulsive, like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it, but it's not dangerous, because we have the Three of Pentacles, which talks about, like, slowly something's being built here. A foundation here is being built. Getting to know someone, building a foundation, right? There's two people in this card and they're working together. So it's like something here slowly being built on, but it just took courage. It took some guts to actually give this a chance to see where this could go, because there is a lot of hesitation. There was a lot of hesitation, like totally with this Knight of Wands backside, the Two of Wands, and the Fool reverse or Fool backside. It's just like, I see the opportunity here and I want it, I really do, but I'm also really scared, right? Even when it comes to the past coming back up, right? There's a hesitation too. But it's like you're like, you know what do I have to lose? If I get hurt, oh well, been there, done that, probably won't hurt as bad, or at least I know differently now. Like, I'm gonna apply what I've learned from my past, and maybe, right, like I said, if you do things differently, you're probably gonna have a different outcome. And so you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna give this a chance. We're gonna see where this goes, right? Just take baby steps. I mean, you took a leap, and now it's like, okay, baby steps. But like, yeah, it just feels like there's lots of back and forth. If this is communication, right? Lots of back and forth communication, movements, okay? But I feel like it's mutual. I feel like, you know, because this is your love reading, although we don't really have much cups except for the Six of Cups. The Six of Swords, actually, in this card, someone's holding, there's like a fuzz, someone's holding a cup in this boat. So it's like slowly kind of moving through this new start, right, with that Fool, because this is obviously something new that's growing or developing. It's slow, but something's developing, something's happening, something's changing, okay? Right? And I think it's mutual. You and whoever you're connecting with, it's mutual. You guys are kind of like opening up to one another and kind of seeing where it goes. I feel like you may not have the highest hopes. Like, when I look at this Eight of Wands, there's a Pegasus flying. And, you know, Pegasus, oh, well, they're not real, right? How realistic is that? So it's like you're given a chance, you're seeing where this is going to go. But at the same time, because there's still that doubt that's at the back of your mind, you're not, like, super, like, praying that this is going to work. I hope it works. Like, you're not trying to get your hopes up, right, in case it doesn't work. But I think you'd be surprised. Three of Pentacles, like I said, something here is being built. And that's good. Like, I like this steady, kind of slow, testing out the waters, feeling this out. I like that. It's not like completely rush, start quick, end quick. Like, I feel like, again, it was that courage, that sense of just fuck it, I'm gonna just send that message, I'm gonna ask him out, I'm gonna shoot my shot, and we'll just see where it goes. And then, surprisingly, kind of was positive, or like, you got the okay, or you got like, yes, sure, like let's go meet up for coffee or whatever. Like, okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was, you know? So Three of Pentacles, okay, we're actually kind of on the same page here. Okay, all right, okay. Then we have the Six of Cups. So there is some past energy coming up. So whether this is regarding like your past, right, about you guys needing to release your ex, or perhaps this is like you share a past with this person, which we did have reconciliation at the bottom. So for some, this could be someone, it does say someone from your past is returning to your life. So for some, this is someone you share history with. We're gonna, again, do a little clarifying. And then we have the Six of Swords, right? So movement. So this is moving forward, but at a nice slow and steady pace. And also they're moving through the water, right? So kind of moving through some feelings, some emotions, but it's calm, right? Feels smooth sailing. I'm gonna grab some water real quick, and then we're gonna, where did I put it? Oh, there we go. And then we'll clarify a little bit to get some more details, okay? Okay. So I definitely will look into the Six of Cups to see what that could be about. I'm going to look into this Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords, to see what that's about. I'm going to look into this King of Cups reversed. Oops. Okay. So, real quick, let's look. Oh, no! I dropped, like, a big stack of cards, y'all. Okay. And I'm just making sure, because we don't take, like, actual reversals. It's either front or back. Okay. Alright, so let me just quickly look into the King of Cups reverse for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm just going to move that here. I don't want to, like, hurt your ears by shuffling right next to my phone, right? Alright, time to King of Cups for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, King of Cups backside. You guys might be feeling much more sensitive or much more emotional. We also have the Devil backside. Okay, so some of you might just be feeling a lot more sensitive or a lot more emotional. Feeling like like you can't control your feelings. King of Cups backside for Capricorn. Oh wow. Nine of Swords. King of Cups backside for Capricorn in love. Oh goodness, there's a lot of cards. Actually, okay, we got 3 cards. Normally I don't take this many, but they came out, so we'll just take it. I think you're quite positive about the future. I feel like as you start to face your emotions, Hangman energy, you start looking at things from a different perspective. You're recognizing you don't always have to have your guard up, Capricorn. You're recognizing like, not everybody's going to hurt you. That not everyone's the same, you know. I feel like you're kind of starting to learn to let your guard down. Even about your feelings and your emotions. Even towards yourself. I feel like you guys are overcoming a lot of fears. You know, fears of vulnerability, right? King of Wands. Sorry, why do I keep saying King of Wands? King of Cups, reverse, right? The fear of opening up, the fear of being judged by your feelings, the fear of, like, expressing, you know, this really raw and vulnerable side. But I think you guys could be overcoming that, right? Because this was a self-imposed limitation that you put on, like, fuck it, I'm never going to open myself up to love again. I'm never going to tell someone how I truly feel. I'm never going to give it a chance. But I feel like you guys are starting to overcome that. As even, like, you guys taking this risk of, like, even embarrassment. Some of you feel embarrassed as you are taking this gamble, this risk, and seeing where this could go. But now as you're doing that, you're realizing, like, oh, it wasn't so bad, and kind of feeling kind of excited about where this could go. I don't know. So we'll just leave it there. I'm gonna look into this Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands energy, see, like, what is happening here. What's this movement about? Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords. Can you tell me about this combination for Capricorn and love? Tell me the Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords for Capricorn and love energy. Okay, I'm just gonna move this Three of Pentacles just so I have space, like, y'all. Oh my god. Alright, tell me with the Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords. What's this combination for Capricorn? Summarizing Venus in love. Eight of Wands with the Knight of Swords. I'm getting, like, again, communication, especially as the Knight of Swords has, like, lots of birds. Birds are messengers, right? And these cards are falling on my lap. Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords for Capricorn. Find out this combination for Capricorn. These cards are crazy. Wow, Knight of Cups and the Sun. Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords for Capricorn in love. Death. Whoa. Whoa. Major change at the bottom. We also have the Ten of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. Even the Page of Pentacles. Really seeing where this goes. Seeing where this might take you. You're giving this a chance. You really are just kind of, like, jumping right in and just seeing where this might just take you. You're so fearful, and now you're just, like, taking the gamble, right? Rolling the dice, like, fuck it. What do I have to lose, right? That's kind of like what I'm getting. It's like, what do I have to lose? I'm scared, but I can either stay scared for the rest of my life, or I can just give this a chance and try my best, and if it's meant to be, it will be. If not, let it go. Something better will come through, right? And so, wow, I mean, we got the Sun. We also have the Knight of Cups. We got the Sun backside, but on either side is very positive. There's, like, this energy of feeling safe, feeling protected, and also having trust. Yeah. Trust with sharing your feelings. There's, like, emotion that you feel towards this. Like, you're giving this a chance. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Leo, fixed energy coming out, but yeah, death coming out. It's like you guys are really just surrendering to the change, making peace with your past, not letting your past hold you back any longer. You're undergoing great change, overcoming major fears. Wow. Wow. It's positive change. With the Sun and Death coming out, I think you guys have gained enlightenment about yourselves, right? We did have that Nine of Swords, reverse, backside, gaining enlightenment, facing your fears, facing your shadow, looking at yourselves, right? We did have that Hangman energy come out, taking a look at a different perspective. Instead of saying, what if it doesn't work? You're asking, what if it does? You don't know unless you try. It's better to say, oh, well, then what if? And so it's just like, wow. It's really powerful indeed. Okay. So it's almost like you kind of just, yeah, like you shoot your shot. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is the backside of the Ten of Pentacles, right? So you're working towards this foundation, right? We did have that Three of Pentacles that fell on top of the Knight of Swords and Eight of Wands. So the energy of slowly building a foundation so that you can get to your 10. It's not quite there yet. There's some missing pieces to the puzzle, but eventually, if you stay consistent and dedicated, right, with that 8 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, right, staying dedicated, focused on what you want, putting in the effort, and, you know, this is a connection, so it's got to be mutual, it's got to be both sides that want this to work, but it does look mutual, right? So if both sides want this to work, and you slowly take your time, right? There's no rush, getting to know each other, slowly building this foundation, learning to open up, learning to trust one another. It's possible, right? I also see lots of fun times, celebrations, unions, coming together, right? It's worth waiting for. And Soulmate, that's what it said. It's like, it's worth waiting for. Wow. Ooh. So now what I'm curious is, like, what's the 6 of Cups about? Can we tell it the 6 of Cups for Capricorn? 6 of Cups for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Can we tell it the 6 of Cups for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and love? 6 of Cups for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and love. The 6 of Cups for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have the Page of Swords. 6 of Cups for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and love. The Lovers. Wow. 6 of Swords for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and love. Be it, but let's just give this one more shuffle. 6 of Swords, the World, backside. Oh wow, then that 10 of Pentacles coming out. We also have the Star at the bottom. There's that wish. There's that wish that you had in the Fool, like, maybe this can be different. The Star, 5 of Swords, and Strength. Leo energy. We also have Aquarius coming out. Again, that full moon in Aquarius that we have tomorrow when I'm filming this. So, you know, this obviously is not going to apply for everybody, but it does for some. This is someone you share history with, or this is someone that you have a past with, or have unfinished business with, or maybe things, you know, we did have that 5 of Swords underneath the Star and Strength. So perhaps someone had walked away from this connection in the past and left things unfinished. This probably is either karmic, soulmate type of relationship, major lessons being learned here. But maybe something about this foundation's being worked on here. Page of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like, you know, if this is for a group where you could be reconciling with someone or rebuilding a connection, I don't necessarily feel like there's anything, like, too extreme that happened in the past. Obviously, we have the 5 of Swords out here, so there's some sort of ending, but I don't think it was, like, permanent. I think it was just temporary. Anyways, I think it's important to just communicate. Like, communicate your needs, how you feel. That's for someone out there, okay? But yeah, so whether this is you guys just thinking back to a past thing that you're trying to just work on releasing, right? Releasing your ex. Or for some, you could be reconciling with someone, and maybe that's like what this impulsive, this decision was. Like, do I do it? Do I get this off my chest? Do I see where this goes? Do I apologize? Or I don't know, because it feels like for you guys, you're the one who's initiating something. I wouldn't really say that this is a vice versa reading, but I don't know. I feel like you guys are initiating something, and for some, this is initiating something with someone that you share history with. Like, this might not be someone brand new. Maybe you guys are friends, right? With the 3 of Pentacles, that can be a very friendly energy, but with the Knight of Cups out here, it's like making it clear that you may share feelings towards them. Like, let's do things right this time around with the World reverse and the Lovers, right? So there's a choice, right? There's a choice here. Again, choice on your commitment, choice on what you give your energy to. And For some, this is like a wish. Something that you've been kind of hoping, wishing for, praying for. So that's obviously for someone out there. Might not apply for everybody. Oops, why am I putting these cards away? There. Okay. We're just gonna leave it there because I'm running out of time, you guys. But basically, you guys have made a decision to like shoot your shot or speak towards someone or giving something a chance. You guys are initiating something. You guys are taking action towards someone, seeing where things go. At first, you weren't really sure where this was going to go. You kind of had, like, not so high hopes. And now you're kind of seeing the potential, and it's mutual. Right? It's really happy. It's really positive, right? Especially with the sun coming out. And there's some major change that's happening in this situation. So, I guess letting it unfold with time. With that Six of Swords, right? It's like, okay, let's see where this goes. Let's see where this goes, right? There's two people in this boat, moving together with even a cup. So seeing where things go in this connection. I don't feel like it's anything too serious. Kind of just testing out the waters is what I'm getting from this. So Capricorn, that is what I got for you guys regarding this reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.